Hello everyone. So glad you guys decided to stop by. I am very excited to tell you about my 30-day crochet diagram extravaganza. That's what we're gonna call it. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to be creating and uploading videos detailing how to produce different motifs that we see all over the place on Pinterest. Instagram has some great ones, and places like that. So in all of the crochet groups that I'm in, I do see that crochet diagrams can sometimes be a doozy for people, because most of the times they do come in a different language, and I don't think that that's necessarily something we need to worry about, because the diagram in any language, the pictures or what you see on the diagram is going to represent the same thing no matter what language you're speaking in or looking at or whatever. So I get most of my crochet diagrams off Pinterest, like I said, and they're very easy for me to read. The one we're going to be working on today in this video, I have links in my Pinterest board. Don't mind my dusty computer, it's dusty. But anywho, the diagram that we're going to be working on today is this diagram here, and it is linked in my Pinterest board, which I will be linking in this video for everyone. And this is what we're going to be working on. So just a few little tidbits. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so any place that you see a circle on any diagram is going to represent a chain. Anytime you see one of these T shapes with a cross through it, that is representing some sort of stitch. So this one in particular represents a double crochet. These crosses down here represent a single crochet. Typically, when you see a T, not a cross, but a T without a line going through it, that's most of the time a half double crochet. So what I like to do is I like to look at this, and once I see that it's a T, I know that it's going to be a double crochet because it has this line through it. And typically when you see a line through it, that just means how many times you're yarning over. So when you have a double crochet, you yarn over once, pull through two, pull through two. Now when you see a diagram that has a T with two crosses through it, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a triple crochet. So you're going to yarn over twice so that you can get your triple crochet. Do you see what I'm saying? That's pretty much in my brain how it works. So I'm trying to look at the right camera. Trying to look at the camera lens. But that's pretty much how it works. So we're going to be working on this one today, which we can see is just under here. You can tell that there are some chain spaces. It's just that I have everything blown up, so it's like kind of blocking that. But down here we have 31 chains, okay? And then we have 30 crosses. So that means that we're going to chain 31 chains, and then we're going to make 30 single crochet so that we can make the base row. And I really like motifs that have like a base of single crochet at the bottom, because it just makes the work sturdier. But just to give you a little bit of explanation, all of the motifs that you see, they're pretty much, unless it's like a granny square or some type of circle, they're all going to just look like one chunk. It's just going to show you a few repeats. So the beauty of that is that you can start or stop, or you can make that just in rows, or you can make it in a round, like if you're making a skirt and you make the skirt in a round. All you have to do is just, instead of making the border, just keep on going with the repeats that you see in between the border until you get to the end. But anywho, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm going to move on to the actual tutorial, and I hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe, okay? Definitely subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to see any other motifs in particular made for you. I'll definitely be taking requests. Other than that, have a good day. Okay guys, so here we go. So we're going to start off, as we discussed, we're going to start off with 31. We're going to start off with 31 chains. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now we need 31, and we're going to make single crochets all the way down. So you're going to end up with 30 single crochets because you chain 1, and then you're going to go into the second chain from the hook. And then you're just going to keep crocheting on down the lane here. I am using a 4mm Susan Bates hook and just some leftover acrylic yarn that I'm going to be using for tutorials only, because in my personal business I have decided to stop using synthetic yarns or yarns that are not made from natural fibers, because there are man-made fibers that are made from natural substances. So things like acrylic and things of that nature I'm no longer going to be using. Also, please disregard any background noise that you hear in this video, because my neighbors are definitely on one today. There's a little tropical storm coming, and here in Florida, tropical storm means party time. So I guess that's what they're prepping for. But we're almost here to the end of the row. Here's our last one, and we have 30 single crochet. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get up to the next row. You can either chain 3 and that will count as 1 double crochet, or you can do what I like to do, which is chain 1, turn the work, and just make a double crochet into the first stitch, and then we have to make another double crochet in the same stitch for this particular motif. And then from here we are going to skip 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to chain 1 and then go into the 5th chain with 3 double crochet. Okay, then we're going to chain 2 and go back into the same stitch with 3 double crochet. Okay, chain 1, repeat the same thing again, which is skip 4, 2, 3, 4 stitches and go into the 5th stitch, but this time we're going to go in with 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then another double crochet in the same stitch. And that pretty much is the repeat for the row. So you're going to chain 1, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, go into the 5th chain or single crochet with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 chains, and then 3 more double crochet. Okay, then we're going to chain 1, repeat again, 1, 2, 3, 4, this time with single crochet. With 1 single double crochet. 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then another double crochet in the same spot. Then we are going to chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 4, go into that single crochet with 3 double crochet, 1, 2 chains, and then 3 more double crochet. Then we're going to chain 1 and we're getting ready to end the row. So you're going to chain 1, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the last stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochet. And so this is the first row. And the good thing about this particular motif is that the repeat is the same on each row. So we're just gonna go up to the next row. Like I said previously, if you're the type of crochet artist, fiber artist, artisan, designer, to chain 3, go ahead and chain 3. And that'll count as the first double crochet in the row, or you can do what I like to do, which is just chain 1 and create a double crochet, create your double crochet, and then do your second double crochet in the first stitch. And then you're gonna just simply chain 1, and you're gonna go into the chain space that you created, and you're going to just do the same thing. 1, 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, 3 double crochet in the same space. Then you chain 1. Then you go into the next space. Do the same exact thing because that's what this diagram calls for. And you're going to make your double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. Chain 1 again. Go into the next chain space and create the same exact motif, which is 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Okay, then you chain 1, create the next shell in the chain space from the shell in the previous row. So you double crochet 1, chain 2, double crochet 1 more in that same chain space. Chain 1, 3 double crochets in the chain space. Chain 2, 3 more double crochets. Okay, chain 1, and then end off that row with 2 double crochets and the very last double crochet in the row. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 more rows for you. I'm going to talk through them, and then I will try to tell you how I would do this if it was in the round. So once again, chain 1, double crochet, or chain 3, and that'll count as your double crochet, and then an additional double crochet because of the motif. Chain 1, and then we're going to do 3, chain 2, then 3 more double crochet. And if you need help learning how to do a double crochet, I do have videos on the stitches as well. Chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then another double crochet back. Okay, all right, girl, back into the same space. And then we're going to chain 1 again, and then keep on going with the motif. Okay, chain 1, yarn over, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then finish off this row here with 2 double crochets. Okay, and this is how it's turning out so far. One last row. I'll go up to the next row, make my 2 double crochet, and then chain 1, just 1, and then 3 double crochets into the chain space, 2 chains, 3 double crochets into the same chain space. Then we want to chain 1, go over to the next chain space, do 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then 1 more double crochet. Chain 1. Next chain space gets 3 double crochet, chain 2, then chain 3, not chain, but 3 more double crochet into the same chain space. Okay, one more time for that repeat. Chain 1, go into the next chain space with 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then another double crochet. Chain 1, chain 3 in the next chain space, 2, chain 2, and then in the same chain space do 3 more double crochet. Okay, and then chain 1 final chain, and then into the last stitch we have 2 double crochet. Okay, and this is what the motif ends up looking like. Okay, as you can see here, they kept going and going and going. We did 4, they did 7 rows. However, this is what the diagram looks like. And yeah, so if I was to do a skirt like this, and it was a skirt that didn't have a split or anything, it was just a, in the round, when I get to, if I was doing a skirt and I got to the last part, because it's in the round, I would not do these 2 double crochet. I would simply just make the shell like this and continue on with the repeat. Okay, and that's just how you would do that. I'm gonna be making more of these videos on these little motifs, because I do know that some people have difficulty working with the diagram, and sometimes it's just easier, just to know how to do it or to watch someone do it. So that's why I'm making these, and I do have about 29 more coming up. So I hope you guys stay tuned, and if there are any particular motifs that you want to see me do, feel free to send them to me, and I will definitely make a video on it for you. If you have any suggestions, or if you want to, if you want to see me do things a certain way, if I was moving too fast for you or something like that, if you need me to do something else to help you, definitely let me know in the comments or send me a message. And I hope you guys have a great day. Happy crocheting. Bye.